So the story is 3 fascinating things every Mormon should know about Kolob. And I can
What's the weather like on
I
Kolob?
know, right? And I'm wondering how many people know this. Okay, for those that are not in the know here, that might not know much about the Mormon Church or anything like that, they believe that
Strap in.
the God who created all life on this planet and birthed all of the spiritual children that are constantly beaming down to this planet to be born into real life and to eventually join godhood by his side. He lives on a planet nearest the star Kolob, I believe, right? Or is it the planet Kolob?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there is a definite reason that Neil deGrasse Tyson specifically said that Mormons have no place making fun of Scientologists.
Yeah. Because it's okay.
It's
Wait.
fucking weird. We'll really get into it.
Okay, God living on the planet nearest this star.
Yeah.
It gets better. Go on, X.
So they
It gets
actually
better.
have a hymn about this shit. They sing it. They've named canyons and mountains and wards and stakes after it. This is all key terms here. Let's just say parishes, churches, specific like hierarchies of things. But we really know what Kolob is and what it's like. Generally defined as the place nearest where God dwells, most of us know about this briefly mentioned governing star coming from heavenly astronomy lesson found in the Book of Abraham.
Also known as my dick.
Also known as Joseph Smith pulling it so fucking hard out of his ass. This is the book that he got a papyrus that is actually like the Book of the Dead in Egypt.
Right.
It was just a regular funerary scroll. It wasn't even like a fancy one. It was just like, yep, this was a dude.
Every single Egyptologist, and even the ones within the Mormon Church, are like, no, this is not what this is. There's no way that he would have. None of this makes sense. This is not how this works. This is not how any of this works. So anyway,
right. So
right.
he.
No, yes. So they write it off by saying we just don't understand it yet.
Spiritual meaning.
And then let's not talk about Kinderhook plates and all that other fun stuff.
No, let's not.
Because the crazy
Kolob.
It's good.
So, number 1 in this list of 3 things that they feel like you should know about is that Kolob is the star that governs all the others.
That's the crazy shit
That's
right there.
Fucking batty.
That does not make sense.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Not even a little bit.
When Abraham sees in a vision through the Urim and the Thummim, supposedly the breastplate and goggles that Joseph Smith used to read the Book of Mormon, which we now know after doing this for 50 episodes, is a complete fucking fabrication because he used a piece of like petrified wood that's been polished, I believe, or some sort of agate.
Like
I don't know. It's like
I don't know. It was a pretty rock, I guess. It's kind of.
It's a pretty neat rock.
Sure.
I mean, it made it so he could swindle a lot of fucking people, but
yeah, he did.
But the part that kills me in the article was when they're like, it's not even the greatest nor the brightest. Like, it's not even the biggest star in the universe, but it governs all the others. And I was like, that's not how gravity works.
No,
that's not how it works.
Planets
not at all.
Planets innately aren't bright, you fucking idiots.
Kolob is the star.
Yeah, Kolob is the star.
Oh, okay.
Star.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sorry. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting.
It's just a regular star, though. It's not even like a great big star. And it doesn't outweigh, like, it doesn't have more of the mass than, say, a black hole.
Right. Oh, and
it governs everything.
Right.
Ooh, my favorite part of the article was where they limit their own god's power because they're like, because in this universe, or at least this galaxy, I'm like, what, is there another god in another galaxy that, like, this god totally didn't create? Like, just another galaxy where, like, their own shit's going on over there.
I'm catching serious Super Mario Brothers vibes here, where you show up at Kolob and it's like, I'm sorry, but your god is in another galaxy. And you have to go to the next world and do that shit. Avoid all the jumping fish and the squids and shit.
Yeah, no. You get there like, no, I'm not the god. I'm just a god. I'm sorry, you didn't realize you were polytheist?
So yeah, like my whole thing is like, at least in this galaxy, I'm like, so why the fuck did, again, official publication, why the fuck did they just limit their God that way? And if your God just did this galaxy, and there's way more than this galaxy in the universe, there's so much more in this universe in this galaxy. Why are we worshiping this God then, apparently, and not the other one that did the other things?
And the funniest thing about this whole thing is that
you worship your local God.
And the message goes up. The shit rolls uphill. There you go.
Yeah, it's hierarchical.
Well, that would explain why prayers aren't answered and everything, because it's like a bureaucracy. You're not doing the right forms.
Right.
They're not reaching the right departments. And...
Manager, you're calling like
right. No, again,
the call center in Thailand / Kolob. And that God doesn't like is broken English and really can only to like a script.
Well, and in this stupid book that he made, you know, with the fucking Joseph Smith, he said that Kolob signified the first creation nearest to the celestial or residence of the god.
Signified?
So then he got this from a papyrus that, you know, he just like looked at it, he's like, oh, this will fit my needs well. Let's go rape some more kids. Yay. So
that's true. Accurate. Gross.
So we also learned that not only Kolob is closest to God, but it was also his first creation. I don't... Okay, first, from every religion, that's not how shit worked. And two, if that was the first plant or first star put into creation, it has burnt out a long fucking time ago. And if it was,
say we all. All this has happened before and will happen again.
If it was his first star that he created, or you know, the first of his creations, it didn't last long at all, because all it was a fucking hydrogen star. And it created helium, and then it exploded after it ran through all that fuel. There were no other heavier elements.
No.
Wait, are you trying to tell me God's dead?
God's not. God.
If he was anywhere near that giant fucking helium bomb that went off, you know, he's not around anymore. But no, he came here and he seeded all the life on this planet. He made the spiritual children. And
you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong, because Earth used to be like right next to Kolob, but like the ground used to.
Oh yeah, then they like totally kicked it out of the neighborhood. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to the.
And they were like bubbly together.
Fuck. God is from Magrathea.
And then Eve ate the fruit.
His real name is Slardo Bartfast.
I would believe more of Zaphod Beeblebrox than anything, but, you know, it could be the Humagavulo guy or whatever his name is.
Zaphoid is my god.
So, like, a good
I like the...
Yeah, and, like, God gently caressed them as they were next to each other, and then Eve ate the wrong fruit. Oh, this metaphor is getting better. And
she bit the wrong dick?
She talked to the wrong snake.
Oh.
And then this one just kind of...
dropped.
Yeah. And this one was Earth. And Earth descended.
Wait, so Earth is the left? Earth is the left testicle?
That was the fall. That was the fall of...
So Earth hit puberty. That's what happened.
Earth is the left ball.
Earth is left puberty ball.
And now it keeps getting sad by God's sweaty ass, and it's just
perennium.
Damn it! I knew Earth was the crappy ball.
Oh yeah, that's the whole point. Eve talks the wrong snake, and now it's like just completely fucked up God's balls.
So Kolob's calculation of time is different than Earth's.
Of course. Of course it does. It has a different rotation.
This explanation is amazing because it makes no sense.
Okay, so in the hymn itself, it says, "If you could hie to Kolob in the twinkling of an eye." We've sung about it in sacrament meetings, but have you ever stopped to think about what you're singing? High is no longer a commonly word used. Yeah, because it's old as shit. That's like learning. That's like learning the word gruntled means that you're content and happy. You know, like nobody's gonna say
gruntled.
I'm very gruntled today. But it means to go quickly. So in part, because time works differently on Kolob than it does on Earth, it is possible that one day we will travel across the vastness of space in the twinkling of an eye.
That's not how time works.
I know.
That's not how time works.
Let me just get find the nearest pistol and just, okay, you ready to go to Kolob? You'll be there real quick.
this is my favorite part, or one of my, like, I love this part because I was like, this is where I stopped. This is where I couldn't go anymore. Because
it's stupid.
It was like, time works differently. One day is 1,000 there. And I'm like, then it would you still age at the same rate, motherfucker. Like, it doesn't matter if it's 1,000 there. You're not going to live longer there in this body. That's not how this fucking works. Have you watched Game of Thrones? They still age several years over the course of one cycle of seasons.
Yeah.
Same concept, motherfuckers.
It's not like Interstellar, asshole.
No.
Yeah,
no.
It's not like, oh, every day on this planet is 5 on Earth.
It's not. That's because they're traveling at near light speed. That's different. But if you are at your relative location, you're still experiencing time on your own personal timeline. Mm-hmm. And so you're going to be like, holy shit, I can't fucking sleep because this day won't fucking end. I have aged several years in a single fucking day. The sun won't go down, you guys.
And they bring
Why is everyone moving so slowly?
That's how that would work, because relative to your body, it's still going to age at the same rate.
Oh, fuck,
Assuming that Kolob has the same, like...
Yeah, think about it. It'd be so cool. You go to Kolob and all of a sudden you're the Flash. You're moving like
I get the
speed
force? Yes.
You get the speed force. When you die, you get the speed force.
Let's put it this way.
Oh.
As a DC fan, I believe in the speed force more than I do religion.
Kyle, though, if everyone has the speed force and everything is relative, then wouldn't everyone be appearing to move at the exact same rate like they do now, and then nobody would appear to be moving fast because it's all...
No, you're talking uniformity of time.
Yeah,
relative to the observer.
No, because the speed force on Kolob works a lot slower. So our speed force is like 5 times as fast as theirs.
Well, just wait till you hear this little bit, because they try to explain a lot of this shit in stupid apologetics. And there's okay.
I love how relativity just debunks everything about this.
This is all stupid. Because he said, when the earth was framed and brought into existence, and man was placed upon it, it was near the throne of our Father in heaven. And when man fell, earth fell into space. Because it was somewhere else.
I'm telling you, my metaphor stands the fuck up.
It was within the body of God, and then it descended.
And then Earth dropped.
And took up its abode in the planetary system. And the sun became our light.
But Eve was talking to the wrong snake.
Now, I'm gonna go super nerdy here. Like, I'm a big fan of Coheed and Cambria. I've got a big fucking keyword tattoo on my shoulder here. And I believe that's more tenable than this fucking situation.
Well, yeah.
That's more understandable, where you have 7 suns nearby each other and you have a planetary system of 78... whatever. Fuck it, I'm not going to be nerdy.
How offended would Mormons be by that metaphor that I just did?
Quite.
Well, first they would have to understand it.
And then they wouldn't say anything about it. They would never say anything that they were offended. They would just go to Facebook.
They would just be very offended. And then somebody would try to pass some law that I'd seen too much porn in or something.
Yes,
and
probably.
the last stupid little point before we move on to our next story is Kolob is the source of light for other creations.
No, that's not
how suns work.
Just disbursement, and again, relativity. Just disbursement of light over space is going to mean that it cannot be the light for all other creation. It can't do it.
Divine energy, power, or influence.
No, they did not just throw the energy word out there.
Yeah, they threw energy.
No, of course they did. They throw shit around all the time. Yeah, this was another episode of me being kicked out of Sunday school as a kid. The second they brought up Kolob, it's a star. Which one? It's a star.
Where?
Like, no, can we go outside at night and can you point and say which one?
Is it?
I want to know which one it is. Can we see it?
Can we get it from the observable universe that we know of? I mean, can you tell us that? I mean, we can't see it all, but
no. The bullshit answer I got was, we don't know which one.
And now all I can hear is All
We
Along the
forgot.
Watchtower playing in my head.
There has to be some way out of here.
Are gonna really enjoy those jokes.
Said the Joker to the thief.
That was just too much.
I keep trying to get my wife to watch that show. I want her to watch it so she would love it because, god damn it, that was a good show.
It was a good show. I still love it.
I need to start over again.
Y'all,
go watch Battlestar Galactica.
yeah.
Which makes even more sense because it was originally written by a Mormon. So
Kobol, not Kolob.
they're kind of Kobol, yeah.
Kobol. Yeah.
Kobol, not Kolob.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk anymore about this stuff. We have it up on our Facebook page. Go read the whole thing if you want to. It's just wacky. It is so fucking wacky.
I couldn't get through it.
Just forewarn anybody. If you actually ask a Mormon about this, they will not know.
And they probably will not talk to you about it.
No, they don't talk about it. This is sacred stuff that's available publicly on the internet.
Yeah, it's not sacred. It's not secret. It's sacred. I love that when you bring up the temple stuff, and
I like that when you bring up God's wife. And
I remember the Heavenly Mother.
Yeah,
that's my favorite. They're like, she's sacred. We don't talk about her. I'm like, that's not how it works.
No, if you love your mom, you kind of talk about her,
right?
Well, she's got an asshole of a husband that says, "No, you're getting all the limelight, bitch. Get back in the kitchen."